I don't ever want a client to be house poor. I know that that happens so often. The budgeting side that I do in my process, when you're saying we don't know what they can actually afford like monthly, that is something that we go into when we're doing the pre-approval. So I don't ever want a client to be house poor. I know that that happens so often. And so we do look at, hey, are you renting right now? How much is your rent? Are you comfortable in that area, or is there some room? That's something that we look at seriously. Me and my husband bought our first home. We didn't take into account the property taxes. And so that was an expense that we didn't account for. And it did leave us a little bit light at the end of the month. Definitely knowing what you're comfortable spending each month on your property taxes and your mortgage is a big part of the process.
Oh, I totally agree. And I really appreciate, Sarah, when you work with my clients, that you're not stretching their budget to the very end, just being very realistic with trying to stay with what they're comfortable with. Because I think there's a lot of brokers who just say, oh yeah, like this is your max, like, go for it. You can afford 700, and they don't really break down what that actually means in terms of the monthly payments and everything outside of the mortgage. So I really appreciate that. I just wanted to let you know.
Oh, good. Yeah, no. And that's the thing is I learned from my own experience that was important, because we told our broker at the time, banker, we said, hey, we're comfortable at $2,500 a month. And that was our cap. We didn't think about anything on top of that. And so then when our bills are coming in and we're like closer to $4,000 a month, it was tight. I never want that to happen to anybody else.
Like there's so many different dynamics too, especially with my clients, and I'm looking at the budgets. It's like, okay, well, if you have kids, you're probably spending a lot more money, right? And so that's going to eat up a lot of that affordability. It's all about, the person, what their actual expenses are and how it fits.
It's hard because we don't want to do that stuff. We don't want to get into the how much am I spending each month on eating out, right? But I think the first step is being aware of what your expenses are, and then you can work your life around that.
Yeah, you don't always have to sacrifice the fun things. You can just maybe not get the most expensive thing over here, right? So I feel like that's the both worlds. It's all about balance.